Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today we're going to be going from Grove, Oklahoma to Vinita, Oklahoma. Now on the map, they're not very far apart, but I'll admit to a little bit of a mistake here. I could have picked a town closer to where we left off than what I did. And that's going to cost us quite a few miles down to get about 50 miles to get back where we need to get onto the trail. And so that was a little bit of a screw up on my part. So it's going to put us back just a little bit today, but then we'll be right back on our organized trail plan that we had. So let's get started here. Our hotel for the night was just west of Grove, Oklahoma. So we have to head right back into town, and when we get into town, we turn and go south on State Road 59. 59 will take us down to where we intersect with Highway 10, which is in the location where we let off before. So that'll get us started out then on the Trans-America Trail. Although it was a chilly ride this morning, State Road 59 and State Road 10 were absolutely beautiful as we wound around through the hills and crossed back and forth across the lake. The highway provided some twisties too, which made the ride a little bit more interesting. As we get closer to the Trans-America Trail, we run along the Illinois River in the area of Eagle Bluff, and it creates these beautiful and very interesting outcroppings of stone from the hill that was cut by the river. Just a beautiful area, and it is a huge recreational area for rafters. Here we go, back on the Trans-America Trail again. Wow, this looks like a fun ride. And right off the bat, we're met with some little friends here to help us along our way. Almost immediately, we turn and head north toward Vinita. This road was a little challenging. It had some big rocks, some washed out areas, and some really loose gravel. But it was fun, and we were able to get through without much of an issue. hills gave way to this flat grassland that was mostly being used for agricultural and ranching. At first, the cows were a little curious, but as we started to move, they ran off. We encountered another kind of tricky road here that was really rutted and had some washed out areas, but the bikes just rolled right through it. It was dry enough to not cause us much of a problem. Look at these beautiful horses. Here we roll through a stream that goes right across the road. This section was a little tricky because of the shadows. It made it hard to see exactly what the road surface actually was. It was hard to see if there were any ruts or big rocks or any loose gravel. It just made it a little tricky. I had to stop at this bend in the stream here. It was just a really picturesque area. We came across another one of these bridges that just goes right through the stream. In high water, this would be a little tricky. In Celina, we stopped to fuel up and take a little bit of a break here before we cut across Hudson Lake. At the end of our day's ride here, we came by this exotic animal farm, and they had camels. It was really interesting, and you got a chance to see these camels up close. They had other animals also. They had ostrich, and they also had some exotic deer type animals. But I wasn't able to get good footage of those because they were so far off in the distance that without a telephoto lens, I just couldn't bring them in close enough. But enjoy these camels. It's really neat. Wow, what a great day we had today. The very first gravel road we were on it was pretty tricky. It had some big washouts, big rocks, and the bikes just rolled right through it. So it was kind of fun. It was the most technical aspect that we had all day. And then we got into the fun animals there, as you saw in the clips. That was pretty fun too. Well, I hope you like this video. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.